Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Come on in. I hope that you had an amazing day yesterday, and today will be an even better day. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that. Good morning, Belinda. Thank you so much for hopping in the room. Good morning to you and welcome to Command Your Day. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning, Teeks. You caught me right at the beginning. Good morning. Hi, Leegi. Good morning to you. Welcome to Command Your Day. Welcome. Hop on in. Hop on in the room. Yep, you caught me right at the beginning. I like that. My love, good morning to you. I love your tag. Good morning, and welcome to Command Your Day. So, this is our time together where we use words to breathe life into our day. We use affirmations to set our mindset, to get it in the right place, and we set our intentions for a productive day because we here have the understanding that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. There is no better way to get your day started than with some affirmation, with prayer. We review the word of the day and we make some powerful decree over our lives. So, I'm going to try to get through in the right amount of time, the exact amount of time that I've set out to do it. So we're going to keep it moving. The first thing we're going to do is elevate our mindset by verbalizing our affirmations. Now, these are assertions that establishes and confirms who we are and the value that we carry. So I'm going to read them over for us, and you're just going to type in the comments, I agree with that. That is who I am, or that is who I aspire to be. Because making affirmation does not mean that you are that person right now, but you're aspiring to be that person, right? You're aspiring to be that wealthy person. You are aspiring to be that courageous person. All right. So I'm going to read them over and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. That is who I am, or that is who I aspire to be. So here we go. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I have patience with myself. I am compassionate with myself. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. I like that. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am healed. I am whole. I am a winner. And today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. Yes, I do. So these are the affirmations that we use to get our mindset in the right place so we can take the day on with a positive outlook because we know who we are, we know who we have the potential to be, and we're going to strive to be that and to see the world from a positive outlook. All right. Thank you so much, Teeks, for typing that. Thank you. Good morning, Reggie. Thank you for hopping in the room. So we're going to keep it moving because I have a lot of notes to get through. And we're going to pray the prayer of protection. Hi, Leonard. Good morning to you. We're going to pray the prayer of protection. This is Psalm 91. I'm going to pray for all of us. And at the end, you can just type in the comments, amen. Amen says that you agree with the prayer. So here we go. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord that he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he had known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Amen, amen, and amen. Yes, with long life. With long life. Thank you so much for joining in that prayer. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the follow button. I am live every morning, same time, same place for Command Your Day. So go ahead and join the family so you can get the notification whenever I go live. All right, so that was a prayer of protection. Remember, you got to pray every day. Have a little conversation with God. All right, so let's keep it moving. We're going to move right into our word of the day. Good morning. Thank you so much for hopping in the room. So we're going to do our word of the day, and we do a word of the day. Good morning, Miss V. To expand our vocabulary, to improve our language skills, and to remind us of what is important. Good morning, God's glory. Good morning to you. So today, the word of the day is visibility. Put that in the comments. Visibility is the word of the day. The word of the day is visibility. Type that in the comments for me. Good morning, Richard. Vision Vault. I love that. I love that. I teach Dream Vault in my mentorship, but I love that tag, Vision Vault. I teach Dream Vault in my mentorship, how to enter and access those big dreams that you have. Good morning, Sean 5390. Good morning. Thank you for hopping in the room. Yes, visibility is the word of the day. And here's a definition: the degree to which something has attracted general attention. So discernible, noticeable, distinguishable, evident, right? Now, I want to talk to the builder in you this morning. That's my focus. I want to talk to the builder in you this morning. The part of you that has something powerful within, the part of you that continues to come up with new ideas as to how you can serve the gifts that you have, right? Here's my statement to you this morning. It is time to come out of hiding. Type that in the comments. It's time to come out of hiding. You've been hiding too long. It is time to come out of hiding. Yes, visibility is the word of the day. It is time to bring that gift, that talent from behind doors, closed doors, into the world where it is needed. Yes, it's time to come out of hiding. You got to bring it into the world where it is needed. I know you have ideas and you have developed prototypes of something great, but you have not yet revealed it to the world. And even if you did, it was done on a small scale. But there are so much more eyes that needs to see that thing that you invested your time and your energy to create. Whether it's a book that you wrote and the manuscript is just sitting in a box somewhere. I hear that one all the time. Oh, I'm writing a book, or I've written a book, but it's just a manuscript and it's somewhere in my house. Good morning, Lorraine. Right? So is it a book that you wrote the book? You have the manuscript. Yes, tap into the gift that God blessed you with. Yes, that's true, right? You have the manuscript sitting somewhere in a box somewhere. Maybe it's in storage somewhere. You got to get that out. or you've written the business plan and it's just sitting on your desk. You haven't activated it. Maybe you have outlined the organization structure, but you never tried to get the legal documents to make it official. It's time to come out of hiding. It's time to come out of hiding. You have so much value to offer to society. You have the missing pieces that someone is desperately looking for. Desperately looking for. And it doesn't matter your educational background, whatever mistakes or mess up you've done. It doesn't matter any of that. That does not matter. There is something in you, and you keep coming up with ideas, right? There's something in you that you can contribute to society. I know there is. I know there is. God created all of us with something specific that we need to do. And it doesn't have to be connected to a degree. It doesn't. It does not have to be connected to a degree. There are things that you can do with your hands that does not require a degree. And it is the answer to someone else's prayer. Right? It's the answer to someone else's prayer. So you have the missing piece that someone is desperately looking for. And because you have it hidden, that one that needs it, they're still wondering, looking for the answer. Right? Now, have you ever had an idea for a long period of time, and one day you look up and you see someone has created the very thing that you have been thinking about, whether you see it on social media or you pass by a billboard and it's like, here I am, somebody else did it, right? Or you hear of somebody in your community that's doing the very thing that you've been considering for months and for years, but you never activated it. Have you ever experienced that? This is usually because it's either confirmation that it is needed, that the thing that you've been considering is needed, or you have waited so long that God had to tap someone else to get it done. Yeah. Now you have to understand that the solution that you carry, right? The solution that you carry, there is someone on the other end praying for this solution. God, please send the person that's going to help me to get my finances together. You pulled yourself out of a financial pit hole or whatever you want to call it, and you now have the wisdom and the steps needed to get someone to financial stability. They're praying, God, please send a person that can help me to get out of this financial situation. But you haven't activated yet the answer that they're praying for. So God will tap somebody else and say, hey, go create this because this person is praying, but this one that I've assigned is not moving. It's not doing anything yet. Because he's a prayer answering God, he now has to raise up someone who is willing to create the solution and give them the idea to create the solution, right? So they can put it out there so the one praying can find it. You got to understand, like this world, this whole human race is an ecosystem. There's somebody depending on you to show up. There's somebody waiting on you to show up so it can activate something in them and they can activate something in somebody else. It's an ecosystem. That's how you got to see it. That's how you got to see it. Right? Now, how would you feel if you were desperately praying for something and the person that was tasked with creating it just didn't feel like doing it, or they were too afraid to create it and put it out? How would you feel? Right? The thing which they already know how to do, they just didn't feel like doing it. But here you are praying, God, I need help with my business structure. I need somebody who understands where I'm at and understands how to get out of it. You are praying. And this person who's been tasked with helping you just isn't doing anything. They're too afraid or they don't feel like it. I know you would be very upset with that person if God ever showed you that's the one that was supposed to be the answer to that prayer. You would be so upset with that person who is causing the delay to your breakthrough. The thing that you've been praying for, That's how you got to consider your gifts and your talents, right? That you have inside of you, that God's been prompting you and pushing you and giving you the idea, right? And you've been getting confirmation after confirmation. That's how the person on the other end of what it is that you're supposed to do, that's what's happening to them, right? They are being delayed because you haven't stepped into your purpose. You haven't stepped into your calling. Or even if you did it, you haven't given it visibility. You haven't. You haven't put it out there so they can find it. You created it, but it's hidden. You have the idea for a podcast, but you haven't activated it. So the listener that needs to hear your story or your expertise, they can't get it because there's no visibility. They don't know where to find it. So you got to activate your gifts and your talents and give it visibility. When you get to the place where you participate in the visibility of your gifts and your talents, it will be a game changer for you. I can tell you this from experience, because when the Lord first told me that, hey, you got to start doing some videos, start doing live streams, I was like, I don't fit the part. I don't look the part. I don't sound the. I made every excuse in the book. I did. But once I decided that, okay, let me participate in this, because the Holy Spirit is not going to stop. So let me participate in it, right? It was a game changer for me. It was a game changer for me once I got on here. And all I had, if you've read my book, The Global Bedroom Move, that's the first book that I wrote. It's on Amazon. You can pick it up. I did not have everything I thought I needed to get started doing live streams. That's why I wrote that book, The Global Bedroom, because all I had was a cell phone, a corner in my bedroom, and a message to share with people. That's it. Those were the three things that I started out with doing live streams. And I shared that in my book. You can grab the book on Amazon. If you type my name in, Anika V. Brown, The Global Bedroom is the first book that I wrote. So even if you feel like you don't have enough resources, just show up with what you've got. Show up with what you've got. Participate in the visibility of your gifts and your talents, right? Participate in that. Now, at the beginning of this year, I made a commitment that I was going to get from behind the cameras, because that was my comfort zone. Get from behind the camera and go out to events and showcase the value that I carried. I had mastered being behind the camera. Like, that is my comfort zone. Getting into an actual building and being amongst a group of people, that was scary for me, but I knew I had to do it. Yes, ask God to guide you. Yep, and give you the idea. But a lot of time, the idea has already been given. It's just fear that is holding us back. So yes, pray for guidance and ask for ideas. But most of the time, the ideas has already been released. It's just fear that is holding us back, right? So for myself, I had gotten real comfortable behind the camera. So I said that this year was going to be the year that I would go out to events and showcase my value, showcase my gifts, my talents, and my products that I have. And for years, I was just operating from my desk behind the camera. But I knew that my next level in business, in ministry, and personally was connected to getting more in-person visibility. That was important for the level that I'm trying to get to and the things that I'm trying to do in business and in ministry, right? I needed more in-person visibility. And I accomplished that by attending more in-person events this year than I've ever done. And I was either in the room as an attendee or I was in the room as a vendor, right? To bring more visibility to my personal brand. It has been life-changing for me this year. The growth that I have experienced in my business was exactly what I was praying for. The new connections that I've made, amazing, right? Amazing. But I had to get out of my comfort zone, which was behind the camera. Right? I had to make the decision that I needed more in-person visibility and go after that. Now I know that making the transition from hiding and being in your comfortable place, which is your comfort zone, right? It can be uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. It can be uncomfortable, but that is growth. It's supposed to feel scary. You've never done it before, right? But it's key that you do it, that you get the visibility that you need for your next level. And do it afraid, do it alone, do it even if you don't have all the answers. I have been vending at these events and I'm going by myself, right? I'm going out there by myself. This coming weekend, I have to be in New York. That's like almost a 3-hour drive for me. But I know I can feel within myself that it is important that I get in the room. Thank you, lovely D. I know that it is important for my business and for me personally to be in the room. And I have to make the sacrifice to be in the room. It's a long drive to New York, but I know I can just feel it within myself. And I have been practicing with these close by events that I've been vending at. So now when I'm in this room, I will be a little bit more comfortable because I've been doing it, right? I know it's important for me to be in the room. So this weekend, I'll be traveling to New York to be in the room again. Visibility is important and you have to do it. Do it afraid, do it alone, do it even if you don't have all the answers. Because every time I showed up as a vendor, I learned something new about my own business, right? Or I would get an idea as to how I could do things a little bit better or more efficient the next time around. You got to stretch yourself. You have to. If you want to grow, if you want to be great, if you want to do something awesome, you have to stretch yourself and get some visibility on the thing that you are building or the idea that has been making rounds in your head. Get visibility on that. And if you are the one that maybe you've tried it before and someone, whether they're close or they're a distant person, said something negative that caused you to shut down, I want you to heal from that. Heal from what they said. Heal from what they did to you. You got to heal from it. Your future depends on it. I've shared with y'all before that when I started out doing live streams, somebody very close to me who should have been there to support me, whether it was doing well or not, said to me, nobody's listening to you. Nobody will ever listen to you. I don't know why you keep doing these live streams. I heard that, but I made up in my mind that I was going to continue doing it anyways. And here we are some 9 years later. And doing this has been life changing for me. The level of self-confidence and resilience that I've gained from just showing up, life changing. So anything that they have said to you or done to you, I want you to heal from it. Heal from what they said, heal from what they did, because your future depends on it. Your future depends on it. If I had shut down when that person said it to me, I would have missed out on so many amazing things that helped me to grow personally. I would have missed out on all of that. So you got to heal from what they said, heal from what they did, because your future depends on it, right? Even if it was your parents, maybe they said something discouraging to you. Make a decision to heal from the pain you felt when it was said or when it was done, and try again. Go at it again. I was so bad with live streaming when I first started out. If you go back and watch some of my earlier videos, they were bad. Yes, what I was saying had some value to it, but the quality of the videos were bad. But I kept trying and I got better at it, right? And I'm continuing to learn. I was open to learning and I got better at it, right? So try it again. Heal from what they said, heal from what they did, and try again. Don't be afraid of eyes. Don't be afraid of words. Be afraid of the insurmountable regret that you will face years later because you never acted on your dreams or the thing that you so desperately desire. Regret is a very heavy thing to carry. It's a very heavy thing to carry. So do all that you can to go after that dream, to build that thing that has been playing over and over in your mind, and then put it out in the world. I heard someone say that the 10 most negative words in the English language are these: What will they say or think about what I'm doing? 10 words that keep a lot of people stuck. What will they say or think about what I'm doing? 10 words that keep people in the same position for years after years because they're worried about what will they say or think about what I'm doing. But never mind that. Never mind that. I was there. I was stuck there for a long time. What will they say? What will they think? Oh, I can't put this out. Oh, I can't do that. I don't want them to say, or I don't want them to think. I was in that position for a very long time, but I had to learn how to get over it. Yeah, used to be there. Yeah, I used to be there. Oh man, what will they say? Oh, I can't do that. Oh no, I can't. That is too high quality, or that is next level thinking. I don't want them to think that I am. You cannot control what they think. You can. You can't control what someone says or think. What I can control is how I show up and what I display when I show up. That's it. That's all I can control. So you got to make a decision today to bring more visibility to your gifts and your talents. You all have something that you're good at, that you know how to do, whether it's communicating, whether it's writing, right? Maybe it's something that you do with your hand, you do crafts, right? Whatever you're good at. But I changed my perspective in life, and I've moved from that area when I think of what's in my control. Yeah, yes, Teeks, that's powerful. That's powerful. That's powerful, but it's important to your future. So make a decision today to bring visibility to your gifts, your talents, your expertise, right? Because that will unlock doors for you, major doors. Major doors will open for you when you decide to participate in bringing visibility to what you have to offer. What you have to offer. Just this past weekend, I was vending at another event this past weekend, and I got a customer for a consulting service that I haven't even released yet, right? Like, I've created the manual and the training and all that stuff. I've created that, and the tools that go along with it. All of that is created, but I haven't released it yet. But because of all the other services that were on display at the event, that opened the door for me to talk about the one that I have created, just haven't released it yet. And the client was like, oh, I want that service in addition to what I'm purchasing today. I want that service. I haven't released it yet. It's created. I haven't released it yet. But because I showed up, because I got visibility on my current products and services, and that opened the door for me to talk about something that hasn't released yet. And she was like, I want that. My team can benefit from that. This was a conversation we were having. My team can benefit from that. So we want this at the start of the year, right? So when you participate in bringing visibility to your gifts and to your talents and to the value that you have inside of you, it's going to open up major doors for you. Visibility is a powerful thing, a very powerful thing. Even if it's not about business, my executive pastor said something, I think it was this past Sunday. She was like, there are saints praying to get married, but they're locked up in their house. Like, how are you going to be found if you're in your house all the time? Right? So there is power in visibility. There is power in visibility. So maybe it's not business that you're looking for, but you're hoping to find that special someone. If you're always home, they're not going to come to your house to find you, right? Unless you are a public figure, like you're on social media. Maybe you'll be found via social media, right? But she said they're praying to get married, but they're not going out, like they're behind the doors. So maybe your thing is not business, but how's somebody going to discover your value if you are hidden? If you're hidden, you got to come out of hiding. Participate in visibility. Participate in visibility. Decide how you want to show up and show up. Show up with your gifts, show up with your talents, and represent well. Represent you well. All right. You'll be blown away by the doors that open up for you. Yes, doors will open. Doors will. I'm talking from experience. I'm not saying what somebody told me. I'm not saying what I read in a book. I am telling you from experience. Good morning, Francine. Someone once told me that if I'm hiding, how am I gonna meet people? Yeah, that's true. Good morning, Francine. That is true. All right, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Over my time already. So the next thing that we're going to do is set our intentions for today. So make a mental note of the 3 things that you would like to do today, the 3 tasks that you want to get done that will get you closer to accomplishing a big goal that you have. I like to use the weight loss thing, not to weight shame anybody, because this is my journey now. I'm telling you about things that I do, right? I'm telling you about, because somebody's probably thinking, why does she always say weight loss? I know somebody's thinking that, but this is my journey. Every day, I make sure that I exercise for 20 minutes. I have to do 1,000 steps every night, right? That's what. Good morning, Miss Thang. Good morning. So for me, this is why I say it all the time, because it's my story. It's not that I'm weight shaming anybody. I don't do that. I don't do that. So for me to reach this big goal that I have, listen, my birthday is in January, but I already bought my birthday dress and there's a certain fit that I'm looking for. So for myself, I make sure that I do 1,000 step on my mini stepper every night. I hydrate throughout the day, right? I make a healthy food choice. And another thing that I do is take my vitamins. So when I get on here and I say that if your weight goal is so and so, we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on doing these 3 things. That's because I'm telling you what I do. I'm not weight shaming anybody. And I think that is an analogy that we can all understand. That's why I use that. All right. So for myself, I already have my birthday dress, but there's a specific fit that I want in this dress. So I'm toning the areas that I want to fit a certain way in my birthday dress. So every night I exercise for at least 20 minutes. Throughout the day, I make sure that I'm hydrating and I make a healthy food choice. So if that is your goal as well, weight loss, just focus on doing 3 things today. Somebody was probably thinking about that. That's why I needed to explain it. Right? So do 3 things today. Hydrate, exercise, maybe for 10 minutes. I do 20 minutes every night before bed. Hydrate and make a healthy food choice. Or remember to take your vitamins. These are things that I do. So that's why I talk about it, right? I like to share my life experience, not necessarily what I heard from somebody or what I read in a book. I like to help you all based on what I have experienced, right? All right, so make a mental note of the 3 things that you're going to do today that will lead towards you accomplishing a bigger goal, and execute on them. Execute on them. If you are new here, I do have the Dreamer's Journal on Amazon that will help you to execute on your big goals. It shows you how to set a big goal and how to break it down into smaller tasks so you can focus on those smaller tasks each day. All right. Or if you need more long-term assistance, you can join my mentorship. You can DM me for more information or visit the link in my bio for that. Now let's make some decrees, and I have to hop off here because I am way over time this morning. I'm going to make some decrees for all of us. You can type in the comments, I agree with that. I want to see that happen in my life. All right, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we are well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our check-ins, our investment account are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we are blessed with success, with prosperity, and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we are empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. Yes, we are. Yes. Thank you for typing that. Thank you. Thank you. So that is how we program a productive and successful day. Our mindset is in the right place. We've set our intentions for today. We know the 3 things that we need to get done today that will get us closer to accomplishing a bigger goal. And again, if you need help with executing on the big goals that you have, if you need help with productivity, goal setting, and goal execution, you can always DM me or see the link in my bio for my mentorship. We're going to be meeting on November 2nd for our next mentorship session. That's November 2nd at 10 a.m. Eastern time. If that doesn't work for you, you can always book a one-on-one with me and we can get working. Great way to start the day, commanding my day. Yes. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you'll join us again tomorrow. So I'll be live again tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. If you missed the live stream on this platform, you can catch the replay on my Facebook page or my YouTube channel, Anika V. Brown everywhere. You can find me there. So at 8 a.m., this will be restreamed on Facebook and on YouTube if you ever miss the 6:30 stream. All right. You're welcome, Tracy. You're welcome. So take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. If you haven't hit the follow button yet, go ahead and do so you can get the notification whenever I go live. Have an amazing day. Remember, the word of the day is visibility. You got to participate in bringing visibility to your gifts, your talents, the value that you have within you. Participate in that. Show them what you can do. Show them what you know. And don't be afraid, right? It's not ego or anything like that. God gave you those gifts for a reason. There's somebody that needs help with the gifts, the talents that you have, the expertise that you have. There is somebody on the other side that is waiting for you to show up. All right. Thank you, Miss Thing. So have an amazing day. Go be great. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.